Hello, little dreamer. Are you ready to embark on a new adventure with Luna? Can she uncover the secrets of the mystical Forest of Echoes? Stay tuned until the end. Luna's Stories, the Forest of Echoes. In the far north, where the night sky was a canvas of swirling auroras and the air was crisp with the scent of pine, lived Luna, the magical polar bear. Her fur shimmered with a celestial glow, and her eyes sparkled like the stars. Luna's heart, filled with kindness and wonder, guided her through countless adventures, bringing joy and magic to every corner of the world. One evening, as Luna rested by the edge of a serene lake, she noticed a faint whisper in the wind. The whisper seemed to call her name, urging her to embark on a new journey. Intrigued, Luna followed the sound, her paws patting softly on the moss-covered ground. The whispers led her to the entrance of the Forest of Echoes, a place where the trees were ancient and the air was thick with the stories of the past. It was said that this forest held the echoes of those who had walked its paths long ago, and that the trees themselves could share their wisdom with those who listened. As Luna stepped into the forest, she felt a gentle hum resonate through the air. The trees, with their twisted trunks and branches that reached for the sky, seemed to welcome her. She walked deeper into the forest, her heart filled with curiosity and a sense of calm. Soon, Luna came across a clearing where a large, ancient tree stood. Its bark was adorned with intricate patterns, and its leaves shimmered with a golden light. Luna approached the tree, sensing that it held great wisdom. "Welcome, Luna," a soft voice echoed from the tree. "I am Eldora, the guardian of the Forest of Echoes. What brings you to our sacred grove?" Luna, her eyes wide with wonder, replied, "I was drawn here by the whispers in the wind. I seek to learn the wisdom of this forest and to understand the echoes of those who came before me." Eldora's branches rustled with approval. "You have a kind heart and a curious spirit, Luna. To understand the echoes, you must first listen with empathy and an open mind. The forest will reveal its secrets to you." Luna nodded, feeling a sense of excitement. She sat beneath Eldora's branches, closed her eyes, and listened. The forest was alive with sounds, the rustling of leaves, the chirping of birds, and the soft murmurs of unseen creatures. As she focused, she began to hear the echoes of voices from long ago. The first echo was that of a young deer named Fawn. Luna listened as Fawn shared a story of bravery and friendship. Fawn had once been lost in the forest, separated from her family during a storm. Frightened and alone, she had wandered for days, searching for familiar sights and sounds. Just as she was about to give up hope, a wise old owl named Orin found her and guided her back to safety. Fawn's story taught Luna the importance of courage and the strength found in trusting others. Moved by Fawn's tale, Luna continued to listen. The next echo belonged to a squirrel named Tilly, who had once hidden a great treasure of acorns to prepare for winter. However, when a harsh drought struck the forest, many animals were left without food. Tilly, seeing their plight, decided to share her acorns with everyone, ensuring that no one went hungry. Her story highlighted the value of generosity and community. As the echoes continued, Luna heard stories of joy, sorrow, love, and loss. Each voice added a new layer of understanding to her heart. She learned about the struggles and triumphs of those who had lived in the forest, and how their experiences had shaped the world around them. Hours passed, and the night grew darker. The forest, however, seemed to glow with a gentle light, as if the stories themselves were illuminating the surroundings. Luna felt a deep connection to the forest and its inhabitants, both past and present. Eldora's voice broke the silence. "You have listened well, Luna. The wisdom of the forest is now a part of you. Remember, the echoes of the past can guide us, but it is our actions in the present that shape the future." Luna stood, her heart full of gratitude. "Thank you, Eldora. I will carry these lessons with me and share them with others. The stories of the forest will live on through my actions." With a final nod from Eldora, Luna began her journey back through the forest. The path seemed clearer now, illuminated by the light of the stars and the wisdom she had gained. As she walked, she felt a renewed sense of purpose and a deeper understanding of the world around her. When Luna reached the edge of the forest, she looked back one last time. The forest of echoes stood tall and proud, its trees whispering softly in the night breeze. Luna knew that she would return one day, to listen and to learn even more. As dawn's first light touched the horizon, Luna made her way home, her heart aglow with the magic of the forest. She knew that her journey was far from over and that many more adventures awaited her. With each step, she carried the echoes of the past, the wisdom of the present, and the hope for the future. One evening, several days after her visit to the Forest of Echoes, Luna felt a sudden chill in the air. The whispers had returned, but this time they carried a sense of urgency. Luna knew that the forest needed her once more. Without hesitation, she set off towards the forest, her heart filled with determination. Upon arriving, Luna was greeted by Eldora's calm voice. "Luna, we need your help. A dark shadow has fallen over the forest, threatening to silence the echoes forever. You must find the source of this shadow and restore the light." Luna nodded, her eyes filled with resolve. "I will do whatever it takes to save the Forest of Echoes." Guided by the whispers, Luna ventured deeper into the forest than she had ever gone before. The trees grew thicker, their branches intertwining like a maze. The air became colder, and an eerie silence settled over the forest. Luna's glowing fur provided the only light in the darkness, casting long shadows on the ground. After what felt like hours of walking, Luna came across a clearing where the shadows seemed to converge. In the center of the clearing stood a tall, twisted tree, its bark blackened and cracked. The air around it was heavy with a sense of despair. This must be the source of the shadow, Luna thought. As she approached the tree, she heard a soft, mournful wail. The tree was alive, its voice filled with sorrow and pain. "Who are you?" Luna asked gently. The tree's voice trembled as it replied, "I am Nox, the guardian of the dark. Long ago, I was filled with light and joy, just like Eldora. But over time, I was consumed by darkness and despair. Now, my sorrow threatens to silence the echoes of the forest." Luna's heart ached for Nox. She could feel the tree's pain and loneliness. "Nox, you don't have to be alone in your darkness. Let me help you find the light again." Nox's branches quivered. "But how? The darkness has taken hold of me for so long. I don't know if I can ever be free." Luna stepped closer, her glowing fur casting a warm light on Nox's bark. "The light is always within you, Nox. You just need to remember it. Let me share my light with you." With that, Luna placed her paw on Nox's trunk. She closed her eyes and focused on the warmth and love in her heart. Slowly, her celestial glow began to spread, enveloping Nox in a gentle, golden light. At first, the darkness resisted, but Luna's light was strong and unwavering. Gradually, the cracks in Nox's bark began to heal, and the blackened wood turned a deep, rich brown. The sorrowful wail faded, replaced by a soft, hopeful hum. Nox's voice, now filled with gratitude, whispered, "Thank you, Luna. Your light has brought me back from the darkness. I can feel the echoes returning." Luna smiled, her heart filled with joy. "Remember, Nox, you are never alone. The light within you will always guide you, just as the echoes guide us all." As Luna stepped back, she saw that the clearing was now bathed in a warm, golden glow. The shadows had receded, and the air was filled with the gentle hum of the forest's voices. The Forest of Echoes was alive once more, its stories safe and its wisdom preserved. Luna returned to Eldora, her heart light and her spirit renewed. The shadow has been lifted, Eldora. Nox has found the light again. Eldora's branches rustled with approval. You have done well, Luna. Your kindness and bravery have saved the forest. The echoes will continue to guide us, thanks to you. With a final nod, Luna made her way back through the forest, her heart full of the stories she had heard and the lessons she had learned. As she walked, she knew that the Forest of Echoes would always be a part of her, and that its wisdom would guide her on all her future adventures. And so, Luna's story continued, filled with wonder, discovery, and the boundless magic of the world around her. The lessons she learned in the Forest of Echoes would guide her on her path, reminding her always of the power of empathy, understanding, and the connections that bind us all. As Luna continued her journey under the shimmering night sky, she knew that the magic of the Forest of Echoes would always guide her. Until our next adventure, sweet dreams and good night.